Hello and welcome to another podcast. We are here.
And I'm back with my luscious locks.
Luscious locks. Okay.
Welcome to the podcast, yeah.
So we're going to, Paul, you want to say hello? Just pop your head in and say hello.
Hello.
Okay, back up, giggly. Uh-oh. He's going to be giggly.
He's the 8th dwarf.
So, welcome to the Spencer's Ventures podcast. We are Spencer's Ventures.
I know we have a topic to get into, but I like to imagine that sneezy, grumpy, happy, giggly, dopey.
Yeah, okay. Well, we're not imagining that, so...
Well, yeah, because he's right here.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, I'm like you.
So, okay, our first topic is definitely going to be LumiNature, which we went to last Wednesday night, the night before Thanksgiving.
Yep.
And you have either already seen that vlog, or if you haven't, I'm going to link it in the description below, so you can just have a convenient place to click on that and go check it out. It was absolutely beautiful. I felt like it was definitely worth it. The music that they put through the different areas as you were walking through was really appropriate. It was good. It was that the whole thing was very, very good. We were there from 6:30 to 10:30, and it was great. I mean, we spent a lot of time there. It was good. So let's get into what we thought some of our favorite areas were. Paul, do you want to share what your favorite area was?
One on.
Yeah, just lean in.
It was definitely the Four Seasons show.
Oh, okay. The ABC ball.
Yeah.
That had the show on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you guys, that's in the vlog, so if you haven't seen it, go check that out.
The whole entire thing is in the vlog.
That's right, the whole show is in the vlog. And there were actually two more shows. One was just very small, the penguins at the end, and then the Polaris polar bear show. Mm-hmm. They did this whole show on this huge polar bear, and it was pretty amazing. But Dan, what would you say your favorite area was, or?
Probably the little flamingo tree. It's pretty cool.
Oh, the flamingo tree, yeah. That was made up of 500 flamingo lawn ornaments. That was amazing. That's in the vlog too.
I did expect it to be like a little more clusterish than it was. So seeing it like that neat was pretty cool.
Yeah, it was neat. It was all lit up. It was very cool. For me, I don't know. I have to say one of my favorite parts was definitely the polar bear show. Let's see, that was called Northern Lights. Basically, the polar bear was made up of white car doors, but it wasn't just car doors, because when we got up close to it, you could see there were hoods, there were fenders, there were things like that. So it was like all white, different white car parts. And it was really amazing. And it made a really cool screen. That full show is in the vlog as well. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. So I really, really enjoyed that show. But I also really liked it all, but the first time walking through, what was it called? Big Cat Stalk?
Yes.
Walking through Big Cat Stalk. As you're walking through, it's lit up, and then all of a sudden cat eyes just appear and in different areas and stuff.
You were way too excited about it.
It was just neat. I really thought that was really creative. I enjoyed it a lot.
It was cool, but like, I forget who it was. I just kind of looked at them, and they looked back at me, and were like, okay. A little excited there about the eyes. I can tell.
There was probably Dave. You and your brother do things like that.
Sorry, I don't understand.
Oh. You're
Google! You betrayed me!
Google is just...
And we're like, okay, about the eyes. Sorry, I don't understand.
We don't understand why it turned on. Okay, and... What was
You were way too good
that's
for me.
something that I wanted to bring up was the roaming performers. They were really good. I enjoyed those. I especially enjoyed my absolute favorite roaming performer was the lion, right? When you first walked into that second area.
That's interesting.
Yeah, the lion.
I did not expect that.
The lion was great. He was very personable. He was really into it. The stilt walker was very cool. And then the two girls we saw like doing like spinny light things and stuff. That was neat. But the lion was amazing. He was really cool.
For me, it was definitely I guess they were trying to be mantises.
What, the stilt walkers? Yeah. No, I think they were just...
I think they were themed around something. They weren't like going for that specific...
Yeah, I mean, they were all lit up and stuff. They were like green mostly and stuff. I think it was just supposed to be nature because it was nature themed. I don't know, for whatever
reason, they struck me as like mantis-y.
Yeah, that would have been cool, I guess. Yeah, I mean, really, it can be whatever you want it to be, really.
Oh, yeah. But, those were definitely like my preferred.
My one is the lion.
So we actually did not get to... So the treehouse area is usually just open for members, and that particular night it was not open, but it was supposed to be open for members only. And Sienna was going to be in there and stuff like that. And the treehouse, basically, if you don't know, is sort of like an indoor playground, kind of. That members can go into on like regular days. If you're a member, you show your card and you can just go in. It's kind of neat. It's a good way to beat the heat or the cold. But it was not open when we were there. So that was kind of disappointing.
Side note, is that a bar?
Wait, what?
Because the Tipsy Goose, or am I just being...
Yeah, the Tipsy Goose, that was one of the food trucks, which was it was an alcohol truck, basically.
That's the greatest name.
And then another one was the Fry Bowl was another truck, and Pressed was another truck.
I know this isn't what it is, but I just like to imagine the Fry Bowl. It's just like, you bring whatever you want, they just deep fry it. You bring like a cardboard box, will put in as much as they can.
Oh my word.
Here you go. Nice breaded cardboard.
So, and next year we're gonna try to go twice. So we could go like on a value night and then go another night and see like if there's more. Are there more actors walking around? Can we get into the treehouse area, which we should be able to on a regular night? We're not going to be able to do it this year, but it was a good first run through. This is the first year of it.
Honestly, I think that's what kind of impressed me more than anything. That it was their first run of really anything like this, right?
I think they may have done something similar at one point a long time ago. There was some sort of but it was just for members. It wasn't open to the general public.
No. So yeah, that's pretty neat. Like, for it being their first shot. That was the most impressive thing. That was their first go around of it.
Well, and there's so much they can do to improve on this.
They can. I mean, honestly, I think it'd be cool if they opened up the little like, the polar bear area over by Bear Country.
Well, the polar bear's not there anymore.
No, but like that area, I just can't think of another part
where the penguins are.
Yeah, just open up that area and light that up like crazy, because they had a decent like little penguin area. They could have.
Yeah, but I think
it'd be cool if they filled up exhibits.
I think the way that they have it here works very well.
It does, but
they can add to.
Or they could widen it.
Yeah, I mean, they can add to some of these areas, like the Evergreen Dreams, where there were a bunch of trees lit up in it. There were seating areas and stuff like that for you to eat. This was all near the food trucks. That was really, really pretty. So there are definitely, they could add in more roaming performers, and there's a lot that they could really do with it.
I think that'll be the biggest thing, is if they add like I don't know, let's say just like another 10 performers and at least have 2 of them go throughout the entire area. One covers one half, the other kind of deal.
Yeah, I mean, and I think some more, because that also gives you more photo opportunities.
Yes.
To get with some of the performers and stuff.
Okay. I know this has like less than nothing to do with this, but can we change the topic for a moment?
Well, yeah, I mean, I think we can actually wrap this portion up. I thought LumiNature was great.
Right.
We are definitely looking forward to doing it again next year and seeing, what they change. What? Oh, the talk. Yes, that's in the vlog. They'll see. If they haven't seen the vlog, they'll see all of that in the vlog. Yes, there were singing trees and talking trees. And
which honestly, those horrified me only for one reason. It reminded me of this video where this dude wrapped his entire face in like garland and was playing like a mini ukulele and saying, "I'm the happiest Christmas tree." And every time he went around, he'd go higher pitch. He almost choked to death on the garland. Like,
okay.
But no, you're mentioning. I'm just going to transition now.
So yeah, so that was our trip. Go watch that vlog. I'll link it below in the description.
Did you separate any of the show? I'm just curious for my own sake because I didn't get to look yet. Did you separate any of the shows into their own separate videos?
No, but I might still be able to. I think if I kept all the raw footage, footage so far because I typically don't delete
I'm
the vlog's raw footage until I'm ready to shoot another vlog. So I might be able to go ahead and throw those up as separate videos as well.
Like I said, I was just curious for my own sake. But no, we were mentioning the roaming performers. I saw a rather humorous video because Disney's pretty dang good with that stuff. But the stormtroopers back at it again, terrorizing people. So I guess this guy had a lightsaber barely poking out of his backpack that he just bought off the Star Wars ride or whatever. And I guess one of them noticed. I didn't get to see how it started. But they're just like, listen, citizen, whatever. He pulls out the lightsaber. One of them starts like, doing crowd control on everyone. Guys, please back up. This is not safe, whatever. And then the other one's confronting with the blaster. Stand down. We got another Jedi. And he's like, I am taking out your Sith Lord. Like, it's so funny.
Okay. I haven't seen that.
Yeah, no, it's real. I'll pull it up after we're done. Oh, you can't get in trouble for showing it on here because it's for commentary's sake. But, yeah, I just thought it was really, really funny.
I actually want to see that too.
Yep. I'm sorry, I like how the first autofill was Stormtrooper hits head, versus, I assume if I just do versus Jedi in Holly.
I need to drink my Diet Coke.
Hey, that's unbranded Diet Soda X.
I need to drink this refreshing beverage.
There you go.
Can't even say it.
Yeah,
You can't say it.
Yeah, you don't get any. Sorry, wait. Okay, so that's not even the same one, but I think they just pat down this dude.
Let me see. This is funny.
Well,
Yeah, anyway, this is completely unrelated.
yeah, that's...
Yeah, anyway, I'm gonna keep searching, but yeah, I thought that video was rather humorous because he just pulled out.
It'd be nice if you knew you were gonna talk about these things
I had no clue I was gonna do this. You said you wanted this to be a spur of the moment podcast, and this was
it kind of is, but I think we have other topics to get to.
This was the most spur of the moment thing I could do.
So, are we going to?
Yeah, let's just move on. I can't find it. Oh, that's cool.
Can you pull up the were we going to talk about Miku?
The Miku? Yeah, definitely.
If you
I'll
can pull
that
up the
right
cities. Now. Okay, so.
Side note, when did they update the Jedi training show?
I don't know.
Because that character that I just saw there in the show was released 2 weeks ago.
I don't know.
No, I'm just saying.
I'm sure they update it often, but anyway.
I think that's weird.
Oh, you can just do Miku Expo.
Yeah, but that's not fun. Oh, no. It's a U. Hatsu.
Yeah. Just do Miku Expo. Okay, so the USA and Canada tour has been announced for the Miku Expo of next year. It's only during the spring.
Canadians.
I think that we should probably explain what the Miku Expo is for those that don't know.
Unless if you want to grab Rachel, you know more about this than I do.
We do have 2 Miku Expo videos on the channel. I can link those. They are lengthy, but it'll give you an idea of what the deal is.
They're also rather good.
So, yeah. So, basically...
there's also a European tour.
And it was from July of 2018. What were those videos, if you're looking for them. I'll try to remember to link those below, too. So, I'm creating quite the list for myself, aren't I, of things I have to link.
Yep.
So, basically... Hatsune Miku is
I'll explain the best way. Just because I'll have nothing else to explain.
Yeah.
So Hatsune Miku is a completely computer generated Japanese singer, and she's a full on hologram. Which honestly, that's the coolest part for me because you guys know I'm a tech freak. I love seeing that kind of stuff. But yeah, just voice computer generated outfits, computer generated. If you guys like anime, you most likely know who she is, or if you like, anything down that branch.
Right. And Miku also has friends that tour with her. That tour with her.
No,
I don't know.
Don't kill their hopes and dreams.
I don't know.
All right.
I don't know all of their names. You don't want to see
Mickey with his head off.
I don't know. That made absolutely no sense. But anyway, I don't know all their names and all that stuff. But basically, like Dan said, they're holograms. And they're so well done. It's ridiculous. Like, it looks like a real person on stage singing. And basically, Miku is the biggest, most popular singer that is not a real person. Like, it's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. But I took Rachel to it last year in Washington, D.C. back in July. And
me.
Yeah, but you didn't go to it. You came on the trip, but you didn't go to it.
Yeah.
And it was amazing. It was her first time seeing it, my first time seeing it, her first time seeing it in person, mine too. I only looked at it a little bit online. But she's super into Miku. And I was like, okay, we'll go. And it's expensive.
Honestly, that's probably what blew the channel up, was that.
It's kind of crazy expensive. Video. But it was so worth it. It was so amazing.
It's an experience, for sure.
And yeah, definitely an experience. So last year we saw it in Washington, D.C. Well, this coming year...
Here, I'll list them real fast.
Just the U.S. ones.
Well, it might be nice just to list them all for it.
Okay, so for the spring, for Canada and the U.S., the spring cities are these.
So we have Vancouver, and these are listed in date order. Vancouver, San Jose.
Well, you should probably get the dates.
Okay, well, Vancouver on April 4th, San Jose, April 14th. April 21st, we have Dallas. April 24th, Atlanta. April 29th, Washington, D.C. May the 2nd, we have New Jersey. Boston is May the 5th. Chicago's May 9th. Toronto, May 13th. And if we care to inform them on what the European dates are, I can pull those up right now.
No, I mean, because I think there's literally 2 or 3 or something like that. Because they did a Europe tour this year, and they just added a couple on the end, basically. Gotcha. So, basically, Miku comes to the States every other year. And they have finally announced the cities. There are no ticket prices yet. So we know that she'll be in New Jersey on May the 2nd in Asbury Park. So I plan to be hopping on tickets as soon as they're released, because otherwise we might not get in. Like, it's...
Side note?
It's insane. It's absolutely insane.
Did anyone else know that they had a Coca-Cola Coliseum for this to be held at? Because that's the one in Toronto. But
well, I don't know. Why would we know about that?
I just think the fact that there's a Coca-Cola Coliseum is hilarious.
So if you think this is something you're even remotely interested in, go look up Miku Expo 2020, and you can pull up the website and check it out. And also check out our vlogs on that. I'll put both of them in the description, and you can, kind of skip around in them to kind of see what it's about. It's pretty insane. When we were in Washington last year for it, people started lining up. I think showtime, either the doors opened at 6 or showtime. I think the doors opened at 6. People were lining up at 2:00. It was absolutely insanity.
I'm okay. See, here's where I parlay into this. That's something I would totally do, just because that's how anime and gaming fans.
Yeah, I mean, I know that's how those kind of things go, and that's how Comic-Cons and all that. I know that it's how it is, but I've never experienced it before. I've never seen it before.
Yeah, so for you,
and I mean, there were people dressed up like, I couldn't believe it. The people that were dressed up like Miku, the people that were dressed up like
sure there were
her
a lot
friends,
of cosplayers.
And there were a lot.
I'm sure there were tons.
And there were, I'll tell you what, there were just the people that were dressing up. You wouldn't have expected it. They were they were like grown adults, all of them dressing up like Miku. And it's like, is this really like a huge thing? And I guess it really is.
That might be something to mention, since you're bringing it up. That, like, a lot of people, especially when it comes to, like, the anime and gaming side of things, will just, like, completely discount it as, like, a child thing. That is the furthest thing from the truth.
Oh yeah, totally not a child's thing at all.
Even with something, I'll say Fortnite, just because that's the most... Oh, that's a kid's game right now. Go on YouTube. Right. There's not that many children. Like, there are a lot of adults that enjoy these games.
Well, I'll tell you what. Just being at Miku Expo in Washington, I did not see a lot of kids.
No,
nope. It was almost all adults. Now, there were teens. But nobody young. Like, this is sort of like teen and up. Like, it was pretty interesting, to say the least. Now
a lot of people discount those kinds of things.
Well, now I will be hopefully I will be wearing the Miku Expo t-shirt from the last one that we went to, because I made sure that I bought a t-shirt if I was going to go and sit there and watch this and listen to this and be subjected. I was getting a t-shirt, and that's what I did. Rachel and I got matching t-shirts. Hers, because she wears it all the time, it's kind of a little pilled up, and like, it's not really safe for public viewing, I wouldn't say. It definitely looks old, and it's only a little over a year old.
Yeah, she wears it every day.
She has worn the heck out of it. So she might be wearing my t-shirt, but anyway. So we plan to do that in May. As soon as tickets come up, this girl's going to have to be jumping on them, because Rachel will have a meltdown if I don't take her to see Miku. And we do have something fun coming up probably in January. But I thought it was going to be this month, and I'm not sure that I can see that happening.
Do we know when the tickets are going on sale? Did they announce that?
No.
Okay.
It just says coming soon. Now, last time they came up in January.
So roughly how ahead was that?
I don't remember when the first dates had started. It might have been March or April that the first dates were. I want to say maybe April-ish.
So it'll probably be like January this time too.
Yeah, more than likely.
There are people though. See, there's the same kind of thing with the waiting outside for several hours beforehand. There are people that will literally sit on the site and just refresh. Mm-hmm. Like that's.
Well, once I know that it's happening, I will probably be doing that because I want to get the best seats and I want to get a seat. The majority of this is standing room. And these people will stand for 2 hours watching a hologram. I'm not kidding. Like, it blows my mind. It blows my mind.
See, the thing is,
this girl needs a seat to put her butt in. And I don't care that it's double the price, because literally the last one we went to, it was double the price to get a seat to put your behind in for 2 hours. I'm not even kidding.
Guys, you gotta understand. She's acting like, she's never done this before. I know that kind of like fandom very well. So, I mean, I've waited outside a GameStop at for a midnight launch before.
Yes,
I know the fandom.
Look, okay, so I'm from the days of, some of you are going to know this. Some of you are going to know what I'm talking about.
No one.
those of you who are old enough to remember this, and maybe some of you have heard the stories, but remember the whole Cabbage Patch thing?
Oh,
people were lined up for hours.
No!
Okay, that was my day. I was actually a teenager during that time, so I wouldn't have been waiting. My mother would have killed me if I went to wait outside to try to, do something like that. But that's the sort of thing I remember, and to me, it's just, I don't know.
Hey,
I mean, there are things I'm sure that I would do it for, but
I need a black Cabbage Patch doll.
Anyway, so
because the Sears
you're
thing,
too random.
The Sears thing with the Cabbage Patch. Okay.
No, I don't know what you're talking about.
The comedian. All right, cool.
I don't know what he's talking about.
You were laughing so hard when I showed you that.
No, that was too long ago, apparently. All right, so let's so Miku Expo, we're gonna be doing that. Fingers crossed I can get tickets.
Yeah, hopefully.
Because you never know. So, what is the next thing that we have to discuss?
I had something I wanted to mention, and it's losing my... I'm losing it. Oh, that's nice. But, no, one of the,
Okay, well, something that I know I want to mention.
Okay, that's a good idea.
We're not going to get deep into this at all. This is just going to be how it's going to affect what we want to do. Let's just touch on COPPA real quick. If you guys don't know what COPPA is
They know.
Yeah, but it's the Children's Online Privacy Protection Act. Okay,
In other words, they're the people that will fine you $42,000 if you say cool, fun, or whatever.
It's the FTC, and I get it. So, if you need more information on that, more details on what's going on with YouTube and COPPA and the FTC and all that, just, you know what, there are videos all over YouTube. Just look it up.
Yeah, we don't even have to link it, honestly.
Basically you just type it in and it's going to be there. So here's the thing. We're not changing anything about our channel. We're going to do what we need to do on the back end, the behind the scenes part. We, right now, as of this taping, recording, however you want to say it, sorry, we have 60 subscribers. We're not monetized because we don't have enough subscribers to do that. So
if you want us monetized, all you gotta do is get us to 1,000 and a steady viewership. Which actually, you guys, I do have. I know I say that sarcastically.
Our views are very good, actually, and we
actually
totally appreciate that. And we appreciate all of our subs. We love you guys. And we're glad that you're enjoying what we're putting out there.
Oh, you weren't joking when you said 60. I thought you were like rounding.
No, 60
down.
on the nose. Yeah.
That's right on the nose.
So here's the thing. We're not going to change anything we're doing. We're a small channel. I don't think that we need to change. So that the things that we do behind the scenes to mark our videos in certain ways and stuff like that, we're just going to do what we need to do on this end. However,
Coke doesn't get that sponsorship.
I have noticed that YouTube started, the algorithm, the AI started to mark some of our videos, and I still haven't gotten through all of them yet. But I had to go through and change a bunch of them. So here's the thing. If one of our videos gets marked that it is made for kids, first of all, I'm going to go in there and try to get it changed right away as soon as I notice it. We might not notice it immediately, but here's the thing. You won't be able to comment on those. You won't be able to like them. You won't be able to share them, I don't think.
I think you can share. I think. Don't quote me on that.
So
that's another thing I was going to mention.
Well, so but let me finish my thoughts. So, should something happen to the channel, to the videos, to where like you can't comment, this is what we need you to do. We need you to go to Facebook.
That's what I was going to
join the Facebook group, and that way, you can find out where we're at. You can
let us know that video got marked.
Yeah, you can even let us know that, hey, I'm not able to comment on whatever video it was.
Yes.
And then we can go in and try to get it fixed and get it handled.
And you can go over to my Instagram and DM me personally. I have no problem with that.
Well, and this is the other thing that I was going to say. First of all, I will link our Facebook group in the description below. So go like that group so that you guys can stay informed. So if something happens where, all of a sudden you can't find our videos or something like that, you get over on Facebook and let us know about it.
We have been using that more, correct?
Yeah. The Spencer's Ventures does not have a dedicated Instagram. I may work on getting that done. So, if that happens, we'll let you guys know and all that. So yeah, follow us on Facebook. Just in case something crazy happens comes January 1st. We're hoping that our channel isn't just disappeared. But another thing that will start happening, not necessarily with us, but it could, you may not be able to find our content. You might not be able to, because if the channel, we are not deeming our channel one way or the other, but if the FTC decides that we're a kids channel, then you won't be able to find us at all. You won't be able to search us and find us. So we will also be posting all of our videos on Facebook, in the Facebook group, the Spencer's Ventures group as well. So yeah, we're going to do the best we can to keep plugging forward, and hopefully this doesn't affect us at all. It shouldn't, because we don't make content that is for kids. We just don't. We don't direct our content at children. We direct it other adults. We direct it at teens. That didn't stop, right? I don't know when it cut.
No,
because it usually usually gives like a little blip. But anyway, so we don't direct our content to kids. We direct it at teens. We direct it at parents. It's family friendly content. That's what it is, or at least we try to be. And if there's something in one of our videos that's like, this might be questionable, we'll warn you. But you know what? YouTube is a platform for 13 and up. So anybody under 13, you shouldn't be watching anyway. So I think that is it, but that is for COPPA. I think that's maybe all I have to say. I just want to make sure that you guys can find us.
Yes.
So should anything happen, the safest thing for you guys to do is just go follow that Spencer's Ventures page on YouTube. And we'll, you can also ask us questions over there and stuff like that. So if you don't want to comment on a particular video or something, and you just have questions, go ahead and, you can ask your questions over there. You can definitely interact with us over there on Facebook. We might be doing a Q&A during one of our podcasts.
That'd be cool.
Not even sure why we're calling it a podcast. I think we just don't have anything else to call it.
I mean, it is a podcast.
It kind of is, I guess, sort of. But we might do a Q&A soon. So if you guys have any questions for us, anything at all, if we don't want to answer it, we'll tell you we're not going to answer that. But we would, we'd be happy to answer just about any question you throw at us. You can ask it here on this, in the comment section on this podcast video, or any video really, or go over to the Facebook page and ask us there.
No, let's filter this easily. You can either do it by going on Twitter, because I have Twitter. I'll look before the next podcast. You either go on Twitter and use hashtag Q&A SP podcast, or sorry, SA podcast, or
SV.
Yes, thank you. I can't think right now. SV podcast.
Well, what's your Twitter handle?
Then, at Michelin Man 1, but it's not spelled the way you'd expect. It's MICHILLINMAN.
All right, so that's how you can get Dan on Twitter.
1. Actually, no, that's Snapchat. So never mind, just Michelin Man. But that's besides the point. And then, if you go on this podcast specifically, let's just keep it to this one so we can filter easily.
All right.
Put your question. Obviously, you don't have to hashtag it because it's the comment section.
Right.
And then Facebook, comment on specifically the Spencer's Ventures wall page. We'll put up a question. We'll put up a little thing.
I can put up a post to, ask us anything in this post.
We'll just put AMA.
And we'll do it, we'll do it in a future podcast. So,
yes.
I don't know that it'll be the very next podcast, but it might be.
Depends on how many questions.
Yeah, if we get enough questions, we might do it in the very next one and knock them all out. So
something I did want to mention, and that's the train of thought I lost earlier, and you're gonna have to do a little bit more work for this one. But on the Hatsune Miku side of things, if you want to see stuff like that, that's, I think, incredible. This guy invented an AI to run a YouTube channel, and it only has 30 videos, but they're obviously still posting and all that. I know at least one or two of the videos are kind of on the edgier end, so, viewer discretion is advised, whatever. But it is so...
Well, what is the channel?
Cool. AI Angel.
Okay.
And,
I probably won't link that, but if that's something you're interested in.
Yeah, if it's something, if you like the AI kind of this stuff, but it has a full-on, face and full body, everything.
Mm-hmm.
It runs the face cam. It runs, maintains the channel. I think there are actually a couple other videos, by the creator of the AI. Mm-hmm. But you can see he actually fought her in VR at one point.
Right.
3 weeks ago. So they are still, uploading and stuff. I just thought that was something to toss out there.
So I think... Oh. This weekend, we did not, you probably noticed already, we did not have a Six Flags vlog this weekend. They were closed on Sunday, and we had already planned on decorating for on Saturday. So,
behind you.
So we did not go to Six Flags this past weekend. But this coming weekend, the dog is under there. I was wondering what I kept hitting with my foot.
Oh, yeah, I that's why I was this close earlier. I was petting her.
She's just laying right under the table. She just wants to be as close to us as possible. She's so stinking cute. So, this coming weekend, we have we've got some community, we've got some community things that we're doing on Saturday. So there will be, at least a short vlog on that. And then on Sunday, we have a member event out at Six Flags. So we will be going to Great Adventure on Sunday for sure. Got to get that last pin, got to hit that last member event. And it won't be our last time at Holiday in the Park though. We'll be out there. I don't know.
At least 2, 3.
At least times. 2, probably 3, 4 more times, something like that. Because I definitely plan to be out there on January 1st and maybe New Year's Eve. So it's going to depend on weather, I think, a lot. So I think that's all that I had. And if you guys have any questions about anything, like if you've got questions about COPPA or just comments that you want to make, maybe you've heard some things.
If you guys do want to follow me on Twitter, it's the same as my Facebook. It's literally just my name.
So Twitter, you said it was Michelin Man.
I said Instagram just then. I said Instagram.
No, just then I thought I heard you say Twitter.
Oh, I meant Instagram. If I did say Twitter, I swear I said Instagram.
Yeah.
Maybe
I heard Instagram.
So anyway, yep, we had an awesome time at LumiNature. It was great. Look at those eyes. Had a great time with that.
Mom, that was the best
We're
night
gonna
ever,
have.
right?
It was the best night ever. Good. We're gonna have fun trying to get these tickets for the Miku Expo.
I know I am.
And as far as COPPA goes, the best thing that you guys can do is go ahead over to Facebook.
Let us know if videos are getting flagged.
Yeah. Go ahead and follow the Spencer's Adventures page on Facebook. You'll get a link to it in the description. So,
that's not it though, because I've been slacking recently on the past couple podcasts. All right. And you thought I wasn't going to do it, but if we hit 100 subs before April, I'll eat a fried chicken whole. No, but on a serious note, I had been highly considering getting into cosplay a little bit. If you guys think that's a good idea, let me know in the comment section. And if we hit 100 before April, I will do at least one cosplay for this channel.
100 what?
Subs.
Oh, 100 subs.
Yeah, before April.
Okay.
And that means I'd probably be able to get it done before my birthday. And if you do, at the very least think you want to see me cosplay a little bit, comment what I should do, because I'm thinking light Yagami. But besides
okay.
I know what it's
all right. Well, I think
justice.
I think
I know what that's to do.
Yeah. What? Real quick.
The roller coaster challenge.
No. Okay.
Okay. All right. I think that is going to wrap up another podcast for us. I know we were kind of all over the place, and
when are we not?
Yeah. So
Whenever.
Look forward to. We're gonna have at
like
least
that.
2 vlogs coming out this weekend or just after, something like that. Watch for those and watch out for the next podcast, maybe next week.
And come watch me over on Mixer.
Week. So yeah, this guy in Mixer, we'll promote that. I don't know. I don't understand all of these different.
I gotta plug as much as I can.
Okay.
So.
Then what's a YouTube channel?
I don't run a YouTube channel anymore.
Okay, so that's it. We're
Spencer's YouTube channel.
We're Spencer's Ventures. We'll see you next time, and we're out of here.
Saying bye to the podcast.